Hello everyone, it's me, Demetra Kaye of the Demetra Kaye Show here on YouTube and a proud contributor of the African Diaspora News channel. If you could please do me a favor and subscribe to all channels and like this video, I would greatly appreciate it. So, political strategist Donna Brazile, she is now a writer for the Griot, and so she wrote an op-ed that basically said that we as Black people are far from realizing Dr. Martin Luther King's speech of, I have a dream, but the Biden-Harris administration is getting us closer to those things with the things that they are doing. And so she pointed out a couple of things like this. President Biden made history by selecting Harris to become the first Black female and Asian vice president, by appointing Ketanji Brown Jackson as the first Black woman Supreme Court justice, and by appointing the most diverse cabinet and White House staff in American history. This includes a Black defense secretary, secretary of housing and urban development, environmental protection agency administrator, director of the White House of management and the budget, ambassador to the United Nations, head of the Council of Economic Advisors, domestic policy advisor, and more. And it's like, okay, great. But what did that do for Black people? Did any of those people move the ball for Black people? I would say no. And so she went on to say things like, some of the policies that have helped Black people is the Inflation Reduction Act that Biden just passed, by helping to lower prescription costs and extending the Affordable Care Act and, making billionaires pay their fair share in taxes and some other stuff that's supposed to help Black people. She went on to talk about the money that he's given to HBCUs, even though it was cut from the original $55 billion to about $5 billion or so, and that money has to be shared with other marginalized schools. So it's not just Black schools that money is going to. And so I'm like, okay, you bringing up all this stuff about Dr. Martin Luther King's speech, but you're leaving out one important thing that he said later on. Check it out.
At the very same time that America refused to give the Negro any land, through an act of Congress, our government was giving away millions of acres of land in the West and the Midwest, which meant that it was willing to undergird its white peasants from Europe with an economic floor. But not only did they give the land, they built land-grant colleges with government money to teach them how to farm. Not only that, they provided county agents to further their expertise in farming. Not only that, they provided low interest rates in order that they could mechanize their farms. Not only that, today many of these people are receiving millions of dollars in federal subsidies not to farm, and they are the very people telling the Black man that he ought to lift himself by his own bootstraps. And this is what we are faced with, and this is the reality. Now, when we come to Washington in this campaign, we are coming to get our check.
So, as you heard Dr. King say there, we are going to get our check. So, Dr. Martin Luther King was like, listen, I've been wrong. I've been leading our people into a burning house, and now it's time to go get our money. And so you didn't hear Miss Donna Brazile say anything about reparations or anything like that. And we know that Miss Donna Brazile, she is, I'm gonna be nice, she likes the Democratic Party a lot, even to the tune of trying to help Hillary Clinton cheat in 2016 during the CNN debate, when she gave Hillary Clinton's campaign the questions that she would be asked so that she would have a heads up. And so Donna Brazile resigned before she could be fired. And so we know she'll do anything to help the Democratic Party. And so at the end of her op-ed, she said this as well. If you believe Black Lives Matter, you should cast your ballot in the upcoming elections and show that Black votes matter. And I urge you to vote for Democrats who will work to bring us a step closer to making Dr. King's dream of equal rights a reality for all. And it's like, so that's what it is? You're saying all this stuff so you want Black people to go continue to vote for more of nothing? But it's like, why are you bringing up Dr. King's speech? Don't be disingenuous. Don't lie to kick it. Don't leave off pertinent information. In 2022, black people are still asking for reparations. When he made that speech in the 60s, which was almost 60 years ago, he said, we want our check. And so, Donna, stop trying to get black people, because you know a lot of black people listen to you and will take your word as the gospel. Stop trying to get black people to go vote for more of nothing so that you can keep your homies in the White House. Harris or Biden have done nothing specifically for black people the way they've done for everybody else. And so, Donna, I get it. You got to be nice. You, again, really like the Democratic Party, but they're doing you a favor. I'm sure you're getting a nice little checks and envelopes slid your way to continue to sell the things that they want you to sell, but it's not helping us, so knock it off. We see you. We see you, Donna. You don't care about black people. You only care about the check and selling black people up the river to your homies. So anyway, y'all tell me what you think of this story. And for more insightful commentary, please subscribe to this channel and my channel, The Demetra Kaye Show, here on YouTube. Peace.